Hey folks, this is Best in Slot and welcome to Jurassic Planet Zoo? Question mark? Anyways, today we're going to highlight a very, very unusual and I suspect controversial, although I think that's very stupid and we'll talk about why, species mod for Planet Zoo. I was going to do the 200 species thing for Jurassic World Evolution today, but we've hit a little bit of a snag. That should be tomorrow. We'll see what happens. So, we've got a little Jurassic Park themed habitat here. This took about 2 minutes, but whatever. We have our Jurassic Park gate by the Russian Banana, which is a fantastic name. We have a visitor center by Loot Chris. I think I highlighted this when Planet Zoo first came out, basically. And finally we have an innovation center, and I've got to say this thing is miraculous, by BTU and Maverick. This thing is absolutely stunning. Probably hide that better. Probably have to duplicate that a few times as well, but it should have like a shaft of light emitting from the top. Either way, very, very cool. And shout out to all the creators for these fantastic little mods. I just want to add a little bit of theming to our park. Very cool. So let's swap back to daytime, because what we're highlighting today is a new species mod for Planet Zoo. It couldn't really go in the regular park for reasons that are pretty obvious from the thumbnail, I'm sure, because it is in fact a brand new dinosaur. Now, as I say, I think some people will react negatively to this. I've already seen the comments on the mod section on the Nexus, and I think people are being a little bit ridiculous. Because the point is like, okay, people are suggesting, what's the point in this when we already have Jurassic World Evolution? And, it's ruining the... Wait, where is it? Did I not install it? Am I stupid? Okay, in my infinite wisdom, I hadn't actually, installed the species, which is a pretty necessary step to get it into your game. There it is. We officially have a triceratops. So I want to talk about this. So, whilst we're not about to start doing... Well, I'm not even going to commit to saying that, but whilst we're unlikely to start covering lots of dinosaur things, and I don't think it's ever going to be a big thing in Planet Zoo, I don't think this is going to take off and become a big trend. We do have a couple extinct species as a dodo and stuff like that. But in terms of, dinosaurs, that's the level of extinction. But I will say, one of the main benefits of this is that, the alternative to this is Jurassic World Evolution. And Prehistoric Kingdom is, 5,000 times more creative than Jurassic World Evolution is. So if you wanted to play a highly customizable dinosaur park builder, this would be the way to go. Now, of course, Prehistoric Kingdom also exists and looks to be exactly that game, basically. But Prehistoric Kingdom's also in alpha and doesn't have, the level of, whilst it's got the creative control, it doesn't have the items that Planet Zoo does, for fairly obvious reasons, And there's a lot to work on in that respect. This looks surprisingly good. I think it's based on the Rhino rig. It's pretty cool. So yeah, this is made by TNT Games 999. Big shout out to them. I really like this. I think this is awesome. I can see myself wanting to build like a proper customized, realistic Triceratops exhibit, or building something super weird using, our random Planet Zoo items. Because, doesn't that look brilliant with the Innovation Center in the background? Hello, buddy. Shout out to TNT Games 999, this is crazy. I don't want people to panic to think this is, what we're going to be doing all the time. I do like the idea of building a Jurassic Park themed park, and it's probably going to happen. But it's not about to be like a big regular, oh, you're a big boy, hello, a big regular thing. But I do think it's pretty cool. And of course, when Prehistoric Kingdom gets to where it's going to get to, we won't need to do this anymore. But it's not there quite yet. It's still very much in development. Like I said, we're in alpha, there's a long way to go. So for now, if you wanted to... Shut up, phone. For now, if you wanted to scratch that same itch, this would be a pretty... I just think that looks really cool. This looks, to me, like what Prehistoric Kingdom will look like down the line. Of course, the Trico will look better. No harm TNT Games. He's had to rig a Triceratops onto a rhinoceros, etc. And you'd hope Prehistoric Kingdom doesn't have to do that, but... I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. And considering this whole thing took like 2 minutes to whip up, it's helped by, of course, these fantastic buildings made by other people, but... this is... what's funny? This looks more like Jurassic Park than Jurassic World Evolution does. Because we can do so much more. Just being able to put down the buildings and, I don't know, something about it that just... Yeah, nuts. Very, very cool. I guess I don't have that much else to say. I actually want to see what the babies do. So we're going to speed up time. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Whoa. That is a high tail you're using for your pooping there, my friend. Just realised I completely forgot to give the triceratops his, food and stuff like that. So we're going to have to sort that out nice and quickly before they die. Okay, we have our first expected offspring, Ellie the Triceratops. I swear I didn't rename her, and I think they're going to play with the tower. Just because it is based straight on the Rhino rig, they can play with the toys, they can do all the interaction that the Rhino can do. Who have you got here? Audrey, come on Audrey, you can do it, girl. Give it a good old whack. Just checking it out. Oh, there she goes. You know what's really cool about this as well? Is we haven't had a game where we could have dinosaurs interacting with, habitat items and enrichment items and stuff like that. Jurassic World Evolution literally has none of them. And I think it probably will be a thing in Prehistoric Kingdom, but it isn't right now yet. We've seen like the pumpkin and stuff like that. But the fact is, there's no reason a dinosaur wouldn't knock around a tire and have some fun, or play around in a mud pit or something like that. There's no reason. Look at her go. She's hungry. There's no reason a Triceratops or any other dinosaur wouldn't interact with toys and enjoy themselves in that way. So it's actually really cool to see that. I really like that. They're very hungry. This would not last very long between 4 Triceratopses. Either way, Ryan, Ellie, Arlo. Where's Ellie? Ellie. Always the last one you click. Ellie's going to pop out a baby. Oh god, December next year. We've got a while to go yet. Okay, Ellie is about to have our offspring. We're finally here. Where is she? Took bloody ages. Audrey, Ryan, Ellie. Ellie, offspring imminent. Speed up time. Oh my god, it works. Hello. Oh, it's actually so cute. It's got a different pattern as well. It doesn't have the quite the demonic cursed face of the, say, Saurian one. But it does have a slightly different frilla shape. It's got that sort of lighter green patterning. It's got some spots along the back, which I think is probably not species variation. I think what it's meant to be is maybe, no, I don't know actually. I was going to say maybe it's the base of some osteoderms for the future, but the adults don't have osteoderms and they're kind of all over the body. But, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's kind of adorable actually. I never thought I'd see a baby Triceratops dashing around in Planet Zoo. Oh, yeah, they're excited. It's food time. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? That scene right there. Look, they've all got, it's food. Massive amount of food in this little feeder over here. They've all gone for the pile. All protecting the little babby, Who's this over here? Waterpipe. Hello, Waterpipe. Audrey has been abandoned. Aubrey's actually going to pop out a kid as well. Poor Audrey. The baby took her spot. I think that's really cool. People mod often for themselves, not necessarily for the sake of other people. You should be able to make whatever you want, basically. And I hope people continue to do so, no matter how stupid or crazy those mods might be. I think this is really cool. I think this looks great from over here in particular. And, yeah, whilst we're probably not about to fold it into our official modded park or anything, it was a nice little thing to check out, for the first time to see dinosaurs in Planet Zoo. I think it was a cool experience. There is one more thing I want to show you before we go. I'm not going to show you in-game, I'm just going to bring up a screenshot right now. This is the new Palace's Cat mod by Mergy, and I'm just showing it you because it's utterly bloody adorable. It's painfully adorable. Palace's cat is one of my favourite species. I was going to bring it in-game, but I think we may end up doing a mod spotlight, our Oakwood Park Zoo thingy on it, so we're going to hold off on that for a little bit, in case we do, but just shout out, because it's really good. There's also some really cool, there's like a fennec fox and a bat-eared fox, which really look really good this week, a kinkajou. It's been a really cool week for Planet Zoo modding, lots of great stuff out there. Definitely go check out the Nexus page. Even if you're not going to download and use them, just see what people are creating, basically, Anyways, I'm going to end it there. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.
Reaching out.